Okay, so next match I was interested in, uh, Conti versus Jade Cargill, TBS Championship defense, or that bitch show, as she likes to say. Um, yeah, I saw the three-way tag match. It was just a stunt show, and the champions retained. And then I saw the Face Revolution ladder match, which was it was all right, unnecessary, and they kept a lot of the people from that, like the big guys that you would like to see against each other in a rivalry. You know, so let's say a program building up to seeing that epic match. They kept it away from that, so they did a good job at balancing the guys against each other, but staying away from doing anything vital. Although the match was silly, too much stuff in it. Orange Cassidy was just comic relief. But Wardlow won, which everyone wanted to see, and I think that's the best choice for this. He's been there longer than anyone else. He's been looking good as of recent. He's in his own storyline thing. So I think that's the best choice to win. I thought it was Squeaky Chair Productions. I thought it was a weird way to take everyone out, upstage and all this. It's a lot. There was a weird failed powerbomb onto the ladders. Wardlow's trying to show off his athleticism and devastation, but yeah, it was a thing that happened. So when it comes to Conti versus Jade Cargill, Ty comes out. She's got her face paint on and whatnot, hair done up. She's ready for a title match. That's championship appearance, Conti, and then Jade comes out, and Excalibur making like Mortal Kombat, Katana or somebody like that. And then Jade's outfit was beautiful. I thought it was awesome. The crowd popped for it. I just thought Jade just made the mistake of taking the face mask off. Period. She should have left it on. She should have came out with the title around her waist, not on her shoulder. I know she's trying to show off the outfit, but she should have, had the belt around her waist, come out, do her poses, get to the ring, get in, do her final poses, take the mask off, take the belt off, take the sash off, and then that would have been all right. But let's get into the match. The match starts off, and I wasn't even looking at the screen. I was like, well, let me get, editing this wrestler here, and then all of a sudden I hear, what the hell, from JR. So I'm like, what's going on? And it goes quiet. The crowd pops. The commentary team just goes silent. Excalibur's trying to find something to say. I was like, okay, let me back it up. And Jade just kisses the hell out of Ty. Now, look, I'm gonna just throw something out at y'all, because I talked to Cedric about this many weeks ago when this was getting started. Jade had demolished and took rage against opponent after opponent, and Ty Conti is the only one where she look at it and it's a different look. And I said it to Cedric way back there. I think back in late January, when I first saw them do something on Dark, and I was like, why does she look at her like that? I'm like, why is Jay looking at her like that? Something, they scrapped a bit on Dark, and then it's slowly starting to beef with, on Dynamite and whatnot. I'm like, Jade is treating her different. I ain't gonna lie, I think Jade might be a little sweet on her a little bit. And it ain't because even when I look at Ty Conti, I'm kind of like, interesting, But Jade just gives her this, like, I got your head, and if Jade Cargill was an ex-murderer, Ty Conti would be so over dead. Okay, she had no defense. She got grabbed by her head and smooched, and it was, and I was like, she won't legit angry, but she's got to fire back. She has to. The match was hard. That's one thing I love about Jade Cargill's rivalry matches. They look like scraps. They look like fight. They look like they're trying to go so hard at hitting each other that they're fucking it up. I like that to an extent. This right here, this was a Jade. Jade, can you stop being a tank? Can you sell? Jade was like, oh, I can do that. And she did it crazily. And I mean, there's a lot of hiccups, the tornado DDT hiccup on the ropes, but it makes sense because Jade was so out of it. You're carrying almost dead weight. And I wonder if Jade has gotten her bell rung a couple of times during this match. This match was hard nosed. I'm gonna have to give it that. It just looked brutal. You could tell they really need a lot of extra training. Both of these females do. They need a lot of professional training. But for what they can do, they did it well in this match. Yeah, you can see through a lot. I get it. They're not seasoned. They are far from seasoned. But there is a little spice on them. So they got their stuff down, but they don't. This match, they went through it so fast, so brutal. Anna Jay, God, if you can't lift or swing a chair decently, then don't pick it up. If you can't pick it up and swing it, don't bother it. Leave it where it is. Use something else. She hit Jade with the chair when Jade was going outside the ring. When she got rolled up and pushed towards the ropes. It's a common spot for heels to work this moment. You know, the babyface rolls up the heel in a O'Connor roll. The heel pushes off. The face goes forward. The heel on the outside cracks him with a chair, a pipe, a boot, a fist, roll of quarters, something. Taped knucks, something. You know, Anna Jay hit her, Jay with the chair, and it looked bad. And I glanced the first time, and I thought she must have hit her with the edge of the chair, but no, it's just Anna Jay can't wield the chair. So they do some stuff. Jay hit a frog splash off the top rope, and I didn't see it was a frog splash at first. I didn't. Jade works too quickly to do a frog splash, because when she jumped, it just looked like she did a stiff body splash. And when they showed the replay, I was like, oh, it was a frog splash. But the camera didn't catch it well at all, the initial. And Jade did basically the body pump in midair right after leaping. So she did the frog part still going upish a little bit. She mainly jumped forward and down, but she, you know, you could tell she wasn't really comfortable up there, but she just wanted to try it out, you know. And I mean, she did good, you know, for what she could do. These women need training, you know, and they need to do it. Why did I keep saying that? Because what they did was a rush fight match. You could tell some of these matches are going to go 20 and 30 minutes later, and maybe 40 minutes to an hour. You could tell about 2 or 3 of these matches are going to do it. So these are some rush matches. And when you are fully trained and you know exactly what you're doing, then you can start carrying a match. And carrying a match is when you can lengthen the story during the match. You can use the side headlocks, the holds, the trash talking with an arm bar, wrist lock, arm ringer, ankle lock, or knee bar, knee lock, something, you know, body lock, scissor lock, something. You can do that stuff. You can delay the match while applying damage and whatnot. That's what it should look like. You know, yeah, this person's like 10 to 30 seconds on the mat getting messed up, but damage is happening. You know, you need to be able to work those side headlocks and those arm ringers. You need to be able to work those, and not for a short amount. No, you need to be able to wear them down, hold them down. You know, cater to the crowd a little bit if you're the heel. That's why they need training. They need good professional training so they can carry a match and not perform the moves. That shouldn't be the main part. It should be controlling your opponent's body, controlling the crowd's adrenaline, stuff like that. Hearing how the crowd is responding and then acting accordingly if need be. Because sometimes you deny the crowd and they get upset, but then you pull out something later and they're like, oh, that was worth it. They need to learn that type of stuff. I thought this match, you know, how can I say this? The girls look like 5-star. The match was about I'd say 3.5 star, but the quality of their technique, performance, and execution would be at a 2-star. That's where I would put it. So I'm not crapping on this match. This was good, and they're learning. They're getting a little better, but they do need true training. That's what I think. They really need that, and I think once they get it, and all these girls can get that absolute professional training and elevate their skills and match quality like that and how they perform, I think you'll be seeing something beautiful once they can get that training. But in truth, that's up to Tony Khan. They're contracted here. They got to stay here. You know, Tony needs to hire some trainers more so than just the next talent. You know, they hired Swerve. I guess that's all right. You know, I would rather hire a trainer. I'd put my money in that. You know, I think that's what I would definitely do. So, but at the end, Jade, you know, she hits Jaded, rolls over 1, 2, 3, and she won. But the whole match, you're wondering if she's going to be able to hold on because she looked like she was dead on her feet. So selling wise, Jade Cargill, I think, really performed in that, selling damage, hurt, loopy, unconscious, L groggy, medium groggy, however you want to state it. I think Jade did great. Ty did all right in her areas. When it came to the ground mat wrestling, Conti was just spot on beautiful. You know, that was her element. That was her realm. And she did it great. When it came to the physical stand-up power game, Jade was doing that. You know, and right before a DDT, Conti, she gave Jade a kiss. I'm like, y'all just might as well just say, look, let's just join up and be a team and smoochy. You know, because if there's something there, don't hide it. Let that be public. You know, it would be something cool to see. I think that'd be cool to see. You know, Ty go heel, work with Jade. They're in the actual relationship, if that's what's really going on, and they are together. And then Jade got a choice to make. You're gonna stay with the Dark Order. You're gonna go with them, because Jade don't need to be in the Dark Order. She needs to be better. So that's how I see it. You know, what do y'all think about it? You know, if you saw this match or whatnot. You know, if there's something going on, great. And if there's nothing going on, great. I'm cool either way, but there was a lot of smoochy in this. So, you know, hey, I thought you know, it's comical for me to see all this. So I'm going to get on with this whatever next match, and gotta figure out what I'm going to do with the road. Somebody should get jumped or something. I don't know. Any case, y'all take care and see you next time.